Hello, everyone. Before critiquing Nietzsche's will to power, it's important to understand it in its strongest, most charitable form. So, as a parent myself, I find the following example illustrates it really well, showing that Nietzsche's concept of power is not about cruelty, egoism, or Schopenhauer's blind drive for survival or life. It's not a drive for life. So, consider a parent who willingly sacrifices for their child's development and well being. The parent is like an archer launching an arrow further than they themselves can reach. And the goal is not merely to preserve life or their life, but to elevate it, to create something greater. In this case, the child embodies potential excellence, what the Greeks might call arete, which means virtue. The parent shoots for the Übermensch, the overman, the superman. This, I would argue, is what Nietzsche means by the will to power, not domination or selfish ambition, but the ongoing drive to grow, overcome, and bring forth something greater than oneself. So it's not the pursuit of survival or life, but the expression and discharge of one's strength and creativity and excellence. If I'm merely pursuing power, I don't really have it. And deep down, beyond all the hidden motives and drives, which Nietzsche analyzes extensively, the will to power is the force at the bottom that enables growth, creation, and transcendence. The force a parent channels when nurturing the next generation. They're striving to bring forth something beyond themselves. So don't think of power too narrowly. For Nietzsche, true power is creative, transformative, life-enhancing, not just a drive to survive, spread the genes, or a drive to life. It's overcoming, going beyond oneself, which may even involve dying for your children, dying to create the overman. Now, one of the best descriptions of the will to power, very briefly stated, I think comes from Phil Novak, and here it is. The will to power is life's intrinsic and inexorable ache for more. Living processes incessantly seek the enjoyment of their own sensorium, the unlocked expression of their vitality, the radiance of their health, the overcoming of resistances, and the amplification of their self-feeling. Life in each and every one of its infinite manifestations carries within it a will to fulfillment, a will to expansion, a will to deeper, fuller being, the will to power, which includes but exceeds the will to self-preservation. For it seeks not only the continuance of life, but more life and intensification of life. So have you ever thought about all the things that lead us towards the preservation of life instead of its intensification? Well, Nietzsche certainly did, and understanding his will to power in the strongest form possible will help you better critique it, but it will also help you more deeply understand and evaluate his other ideas. Thanks.